Hi everyone, this is the Modern Monk, and first I'd like to say it's a pleasure to be with all of you guys again. It's been a while, and I hope you guys are having a great year so far. I know this has been a really challenging year, but everything is happening for a reason, and I truly do believe the best is yet to come. So today I wanted to talk about what I call the spiritual trap. I feel like everyone who follows the spiritual path is subject to fall into this, regardless of religion or spiritual practices or whatever it is that they believe. We get to this place where we think we have all the answers, and we end up finding out that, well, we don't. We never really do we? And the universe kind of has a way of putting us on our butts when we get too high and mighty. So I wanted to address that in today's video. So I hope you guys enjoy. I remember back in 2010 when I had my spiritual awakening. I went from party animal to spiritual seeker almost overnight. And seek I did. In addition to meditating for 2 hours a day, I also spent every free second I had devouring any and every spiritual text I could get my hands on. I was so charged with energy in that first year after my awakening that I hardly needed any sleep. Through deep introspection and increased self-awareness, I learned so much about myself that the people around me began to think of me as wise. Naturally, they came to me with their problems, and often I was able to provide them with a broader perspective, which only further led to them and me thinking that I was enlightened. At first, it was a massive ego trip, like, wow, I have this life thing figured out. I'll be honest, it was fun for a while. I felt important, significant. But as time wore on, something happened. I began putting people in boxes. Some people, my people, were spiritual, and others were not. I decided to only surround myself with, quote, high-vibe people, unquote. And with this came a superiority complex and a desire for segregation. I didn't want to be around those that I deemed non-spiritual. They'd drag me down. But in time, a series of unfortunate or fortunate, depending on how you look at it, events occurred in my life, rocking me to my core. These events shocked me so deeply that I realized I knew nothing. It was a brutal realization. But in hindsight, it was beautiful. How freeing is it to know that you know nothing? Then you're free to learn, to evolve and grow without expectation. In that magnificent time, I received comfort and guidance from people in all walks of life. People I never would have expected. People I would have previously deemed non-spiritual. And I learned something profound. Everyone, regardless of appearances, is spiritual. Through the eyes of Source, there is only one, and so no one can be greater than another. The most wonderful gifts can sometimes come in the most unexpected packages. So the next time you find yourself judging the man on the corner or the woman in the restaurant, just remember, they are enlightened too, in their own way. This is the Modern Monk. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon.